Hello everyone. Let me just quickly check if whether we are live or not. Mm,
Looking good on YouTube.
Yeah, perfect. We are live. Good evening, everyone. How is everything going on? Let's have some excitement in the chat with crazy emojis. Hi, Anushka. Hi, Kushagra. Hi, Anika. Uh, Yes, definitely. So, regarding the stream, we will be thinking to have the flow like that. Like, we will first start with our introduction and some greetings, and with the flow of the event, the schedule, what the event is about, how you can be the part of it, and so on. So, Thomas, would you like to go ahead with your introduction first?
Yeah, sure. My name is Thomas, community lead from Aya. We are developing the Web3 wallet. Hopefully, all of you will use in this year, starting this year. It will be a Web3 wallet supported by an AI agent, the first one on the market. It will be quite open source, like pretty much anyone can contribute to it, and yeah, you will see much more in the future. And but let's go ahead and let's Buana introduce the event and herself.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Bhavna, and currently I am leading AI community over here. And so, if you are from crypto, you must know about one of us, and you will see us hosting some couple of runs and so on. So, this is side hustle that we usually used to do, thinking health is something that should be our priority and so on, that we shouldn't take as taken for granted and so on. So if you haven't heard about like one of us, which is one of the initiative that we used to run, and let me just show you what's the planet about and so on. And regarding AI community, so we are building the AI and Web3 specific builders hub where you can come together, have some learning experience, and being part of the journey itself. That eventually we all grow together and be the part of the community. So that's our vision with AI community. Let me just share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. So we are hosting a new year with a new initiative that is called Build and Learn Week. So the initiative would be more like a beginner friendly Web3 onboarding sprint, where we will be teaching you about the fundamentals of blockchain, how you can get your hands dirty by shipping a real world project, and in the end, we have planned the curriculum in a way first you will learn the things, and eventually once you understand how the things work, and then we will be providing you a challenge that you need to complete it out, and you get paid for the things. So this is basically the core idea around the same. And those who are in first year, second year, just starting their tech journey or new in Web3, they can be the part of the ecosystem, share about the things and so on. So the core idea would be more around that you will learn, build, and ship on chain. And how you need to participate, the first would be more like you just apply for Luma. That I believe like most of you folks already done it out. And I was just checking the registration. We are very close to 500 registration and super excited to have you folks over here. And what next? Check the schedule and pick the session. Like in the upcoming week, we will be having some sessions around intro to blockchain, and then we will be having some smart contract basic things like how you can write your first smart contract, and second would be more around how you can write your first smart contract and deploy it on Solana blockchain, because it's very easy to use it out, because it's a AI ecosystem and we all are using cloud code bases and so on. So and the more and core idea about this particular challenge, that you should be sharing whatever you are learning on socials. Like if this would be your first post, then what you need to do, just take a screenshot of us and share like you are participating in the challenge, and understanding the things, how um, the smart contract ecosystem work, and how you can be the part of the ecosystem and learn the things from scratch. So this is your chance to enter the Web3 ecosystem and change the way the things use that you used to think, the decentralized. So you can say it as the entry point in the decentralization world. So regarding the challenge, like we will be having a specific session around the same, where we will be covering like how you need to participate it out and submit your entry. So accordingly, like we will cover it out in the later on post. And here is basically the schedule. Like today, we will be having a opening ceremony on onboarding. Like you just need to apply to the Luma pages and so on, so that like upcoming schedule we will be able to share it with you folks through Luma Blast and so on. And upcoming challenge that we have scheduled is on 14th. On the basics of blockchain, which will be covered by Ganesh, like the founder of Luxor. And on 16th, like we will be having a session around the smart contract basics. Like we will be uh, discussing you out like how you can create your first smart contract using Rust programming language. And on 17th, like we will be having most awaited thing of this particular week, is basically the challenge. What exactly you folks need to be done and so on. And third would be build day, where you just need to build the things from scratch, whatever you have learned so far from Web3 basics and smart contract development. So regarding the, like it would be cheating like if I share the insights what you need to build right now, because some people are just starting it out and so on. So which is basically the builder, you will get the whole 48 hours to build the things that we have planned and work on the challenge. And on 19 we come up over here just like we are in the closing ceremony and share the insights what you have learned so far and so on. So this is basically the overall agenda, and as you know, five winners and five prizes in the first week. So this is basically our first challenge that we have organizing right now. So first would be more like, as it would be partial, like if we told you to like create a whole app from scratch without giving the insights and so on. So that's why like we will be giving some challenges around writing your smart contract itself. Like it can be any problem specific and so on. So we have like five tracks, like best overall smart contract. Like everyone who will be participating will get a certificate from our side that shows like you completed the course and completed the basics of Web3. And second would be more like a sticker pack, specific goodies that we will be providing to everyone. And these particular four prizes for like first three prizes, we will be providing like 50 USD just for writing the smart contract and some goodies from our side. And best explained and best social media post would be more like if you are learning something out of it, you can share it on social. Like this is something that you have learned, and then most probably like your friend will understand like this type of technology ever exists, decentralization and so on. Then they can also get most out of it. So that's a core agenda around having a social post and a best explainer type thing. So now, what are you waiting for? Now it's your time to be the part of the challenge. We have some amazing community partners, those who have come up, be the part of this particular program and helping us onboarding more students, those who can get most out of it. So, like, let's say, like we have a Genesis team and Triple IT Quota team and IIT Mandi, Google Wow, Learn in IGDT, and so on. So, if you are having facing any doubts regarding how to get started and any core resources around the same, so you can definitely scan this QR code and scan this particular QR code and join the group where we have a community, those who can guide you out throughout the process, and our team leads are also there. So they can also help you out if you are stuck somewhere and so on. So this is it from our side. Like if you have any doubts regarding the program, like what exactly you need to do and so on, so you can definitely ask us in the chat and we would love to answer it out. And until then, keep hacking. So are we having any doubts? So let's go. Like I believe everyone is so excited for the challenge, and we are good to go.